economic potential in the Southeast region and factors hindering investment. Joining me to do this is a development expert and investment promoter, Dr. Ifedi Okwenna. Doctor, you're welcome to Panorama.
Thank you very much. So my pleasure being here.
All right. So let's begin by asking you the sectors you think have the most growth potential in the Southeast region.
Yeah, in the Southeast, I think, apart from commerce, which we are all known for, which is our own, because when you talk of Southeast, you talk of commerce. The area that with great potential is automobile. A lot of automotive component parts are now coming from the Southeast because people may not know the two biggest motor manufacturing industries in Nigeria, Inosim and Oma Motors, are from the Southeast. That is the big one. But beyond this are the manufacturing of automotive component parts. A lot of companies are doing it, especially in the Navy and surrounding areas. That is a place of great potential. Agriculture too, because even though we don't have land, the fact remains that we are applying agro-innovation technologies, especially people are now doing greenhouse farming, people are now doing bag or sack farming. These are things, and people have advanced in irrigation. And these are the things that are making that. I think we are taking it as a challenge because food is becoming too costly in the Southeast, and people are now going to eat with much effort now to be able to produce our food. And I believe going forward that in the next few years we are going to have a lot of produce that we may not even need produce from any part.
Thank you, sir. You talked about trending investment. Looking back in the day, what are the investment potentials in the region, looking at yesteryears?
Well, yesteryears, we used to be the leading economy not only in the South, but in the rest of the world, because there was a planning. Mainly, the upper administration of Eastern Nigeria did a lot in putting agriculture putting us at advantage in agriculture. Palm was everywhere then. We have palm plantations here and there. That's why you can see palm plantation in today's Abia, today's Imo, and today's River State. They were all there, but things we were losing them. The manufacturing, we were industrial manufacturing hub then. Now today, those manufacturing are coming up. Agro is coming up because we are thinking of agriculture in terms of the fact that we produce and we do not export raw component, but we must process it to a secondary level. So Southeast is becoming prepared because we have a set of governors who are eager to develop, and we in the Southeast Business and Investment Group are equally working hard to synergize and catalyze, stimulate the businesses. We are trying to pair them with small, medium-scale industry because 70% of businesses in the Southeast are SMEs. And because they're SMEs, we are trying to inject fund with SME, with the partnership we are building with other parts of the world. I think definitely this is an area where we are putting emphasis.
Okay, are there tourist attractions? Looking at the Ogbunike Cave or Home Waterfall, and name them.
Yeah, of course, the tourism is a great area we are good at. Because we overshadowed what we are having. I remember I see one of somebody commentators out there saying that our security situation is overhyped. The reality is far more worse than, far more
Before we talk about challenges, can you highlight these tourist attractions that could attract investment, yes?
Yeah,
investors.
People can invest in hospitality industry in the Southeast because Southeast is a location people go. And then we have area of natural tourism location, like you mentioned, the Ogbunike Cave, your home waterfalls, and so many other waterfalls in the Southeast. And we believe that those areas, people can invest into it. And when they invest into it, it's going to yield because Southeast has become a location. And one advantage we have in Southeast is now we have transportation system. We now have airports in almost all the states of the Southeast, and people can navigate there with with the way it is. And there are component projects that are ongoing, coming up now that will aid tourism. The new economic city that is coming up now is
in Aba?
In Abia area. It's a 10,000 hectare project. It has component for tourism, has component for education, has component for hospitality infrastructure. So these are the things that will eventually boost tourism in the Southeast.
Thank you. Now, how do you assess the risks associated with investment in the Southeast?
Well, the risk in Southeast is not peculiar to Southeast. It is the risk associated with businesses everywhere. What are the risks? Investment. If any investor is looking at access to capital, access to market, and if anytime you don't have a good access to market, definitely you may not sell. But the way it is now, you can move your product out there. And because our emphasis now is on manufacturing, taking our product beyond primary level. We're not interested in anybody exporting or selling raw food. But as you're processing it, you can move it and preserve it, and then you can now export. We are encouraging the SMEs to think export, because that is the only way we can be able to access foreign exchange.
All right. What role do you think government policies play in shaping investment opportunities here?
Yeah, government is all, because if we look at the challenges, it's challenge of land acquisition, and government can do a lot by, first and foremost, liberalizing the land tenure system, making people have to access land for investment, and then the ease of doing business need to be looked into. Government have to think of removing taxes, giving Nigerian companies opportunity tax holidays that will take them several years before they start paying taxes.
Thank you. Before we let you go, what advice would you give to someone looking to invest in the Southeast zone?
Well, of course, if you are coming to Southeast zone, you are coming to a big market that will come, because we are contiguous. The 5 states are contiguous. So if you are doing that, you must be able to prepare yourself to develop the capacity so that you can be able to have the economy of scale. So we encourage people to come to Southeast, because Southeast is where to be investment-wise. We're all together. Big market. Onitsha, Aba, these are all big market. Anywhere is turning to another big market. So, and Ebonyi State too, where agro components are coming. There are areas of investment, and we are looking forward that somewhere in Abuja State we should think of a trade-free zone in that area, because that area is good, especially near the airport, the new airport. It should be a trade-free zone so that agro-component parts, materials will be congregated there, and people can now take it to the rest of the world.
Thank you very much. The message is clear.